Greetings, people. Straight to the point. If if you're an adult and you you've never been, let's just say, your private parts, keeping it straight, keeping it real, keeping it raw, but with still some amount of quality and respect, right? But if your private parts has never been exposed to the natural elements, sun, wind, right? It's a high probability that within your late 40s, 50s, you're gonna have trouble with your sex life. You're gonna have trouble being able to, you know, pleasure your partner. You're gonna have all of these different hormonal imbalances, right? Because sun is life, light is life, light is information, and nothing cannot exist. There would be no life without the sun, absolutely no life. All right. So if you have, let's say for example, you have a any type of life form. Let's say for example, some persons are afraid of centipede, including myself, right? So if you have a centipede, you capture a centipede, right? And you lock it into, put it into a bottle, right? It's exposed to no life, it's exposed to no air, no sunlight, right? Because sun cannot penetrate the rays of sun, even though it might seem bright, right? The invisible rays, frequencies of the sun cannot penetrate certain objects like glass, etc., right? So if you take any of those life form and you lock it away and it's not exposed to the elements, some might last a day, some might not, right? It's gonna die. Now, from the time we born, we're always in pampers, briefs, boxers, because there's a lot of body shame. So you've been told, like, oh, you can't walk naked, you can't do this, right? And by simply doing that, you are cutting off yourself from receiving information, these parts of your body that not receive this information, right? Yes, you receive the information elsewhere, but imagine if you feed your whole body this information, right? Then you give yourself a chance to live a full life, because you might think like some persons live until they're like 90. Oh yes, my grandmother lived until 90. But are you really living, or are you just there waiting until your time go? Right? We should be able to live a full life. Life is self-sustaining. If you look around in nature, everything is self-sustaining. Nothing goes outside of itself, everything is self-sustaining. But we've been miseducated, we've been misinformed, right? And it's time to unlearn and to relearn, right? So if you want to be able to have a healthy, long sex life, right? Try your best, please, to find a way to expose yourself to the sun, to the natural elements. It's important. The sun is life. You cannot do without it. Nothing cannot do without it. Find a way to expose yourself to some sunlight, and give yourself a chance to live a full life. We're not supposed to, our organs, our body parts aren't supposed to shut down at certain times while we're still here, waiting until the clock tick. That's not living, man, And if we go back to nature, back to Eden, right? We will live a healthier, happier, life, right? And you're gonna find this video is getting long. It was just supposed to be like a minute video, but I can't cut it off short. But expose yourself. In a nutshell, expose yourself. Start to research on vitamin D and health. Because sun is what pretty much give us vitamin D, or we say vitamin D, and when really and truly it's more a hormone than a vitamin, right? But research vitamin D and health, and see how it really nourishes the body holistically, right?